All right, I'm here with
Dorothy Kramer of the New Madrid Historical Museum in New Madrid, Missouri.
Okay, well, Dorothy, could you tell us a little bit about the New Madrid fault line?
The New Madrid fault line is in 5 states. It's in Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Tennessee. And it also, when we had the earthquakes in 1811 and 1812, we had, it went all the way to Canada, all the way to New York, Washington, D.C., New Orleans, the southern states, West Virginia, Carolina, all of them. It was really huge. It was,
and I see here at the museum you have a lot of. Here's a map of the New Madrid fault zone.
That's right, and it crosses the Mississippi River 3 times.
It crosses it 3 times.
3 times.
Wow! And then what's this? This is another.
Now, this tells you about the earthquakes. That tells you here. On December 16th, 1811, we had an 8.6.
Wow.
December 16th, 1811, there was also an 8.0. Also, in January 23rd, 1812, we had an 8.4. February 7th, we had an 8.8.
And that was in what year?
1812.
So almost all of these quakes were in a specific time period.
Between December and March.
Of
1811 and 1812.
Wow.
And also, here is where where these arrows are.
Right.
You see, is where the water flowed backwards. See, it come up here and went backwards.
Now, wait a minute. Explain that. What happened? The water?
The Mississippi River flowed backwards.
Because of the quakes?
Mm-hmm. Because of the quake. See, it had to go up, but then with the quake, it went back down. See, it would go this way and then up. But the water went back down, and that was February 7th, 1812.
Wow.
And it made Reelfoot Lake. It
made this lake?
Mm-hmm. Made Reelfoot Lake.
Because of the overflow of the
because of the way how hard and how tremendous the earthquake was.
The earthquake.
It was very, very well. Not too many people died because there wasn't that many people in the area at that time.
Right.
But there were some deaths, but not too many. And also the buildings were made mostly of wood, not brick and stone.
Right.
So that helped. The chimneys fell down. And it was very devastating because the trees would sink all the way down to even with the ground. I mean, that's how they went up. It was very, very disturbing. And one lady got hysterical and ran the town and finally died of a heart attack.
Just from hysteria.
From hysteria. But there were some that really got caught up around the river and that got pushed right into the river. They just vanished.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see you have another this is a little bit of 4-color, another one on a Central U.S. Quake Guide.
Yes.
And
this is the liquefaction.
Now, what is this earthquake liquefaction model? What is that?
I have it back here. It's this houses. This town has a lot of sand boils. The earthquake made sand boils, and some of the houses are built on the sand boils.
Wow!
And if we have too much rain, I mean a lot of rain, not just for a week or two, that the ground gets soaked. It's just like quicksand. The house just goes right down into the earth. It just pulls it right down. And also, a lot of the farmers now, for their topsoil, they put topsoil on all these sand boils so they can grow crops. And that costs a lot of money to do that.
So now this recent flooding, I know Memphis was flooded. Did that affect this area here?
No, because they breached the levee at Bird's Point.
At Bird's Point.
And they had 2 more levees up further, one by Cairo and another one. There were 3 of them that the Corps of Engineers, well, they bombed it. I mean, they took dynamite and burned it, you know. But we were lucky. We were very, very lucky.
And you didn't get hit by the...
No, we didn't get any water into the town, except the seepage that came through the earth.
Right.
Through the levee.
Right, through the...
You know, but that's all we... there was no... In the town here, we didn't get it. But like from where the water was blown up, I mean the earth, and then they got flooded real well. Real good.
Now, people are saying that this fault line is due for another major quake.
7.0 to 7.9. If that happens, this town will go right in the river.
This town will go right in the river.
Mm-hmm.
And do you believe that? What does your intuition tell you that it is about due?
Well, it's due. See, what it is, you can do 10% before it should be 2012 that we get it.
That's 2012.
2012, but it can be 10% before 2012 or 10% on the other side of 2012. So that would be 2032. So I don't have time to wait for that.
Right.
I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'm not a native here, and I don't think any of the natives are worried about it. But if they are, the town's not talking about it.